All right, let's get into it. So we're going to start with the toys. There's not very many. Easy just to get that out of the way, and then I'll dive into the first box of comics. I'm pretty excited. I haven't gone through this, book by book, so there might be some hidden gems in there. And again, everything is available for sale. So if you see something, the comics will not be priced, but tell me you want it in the comments, and I will work up a price and send you a reply. So let's start off with the toys. The first 5 are going to be Ultra Force toys, starting with Topaz. For some reason, this seems to be the most common. This is in pretty good shape. I really don't see much wrong with this card at all. But because there are so many on eBay, I've got this priced at $10. I try to price everything below the lowest price on eBay. Next up, we've got the Nightman regular. There's a variant coming up. This comes with a firing skybolt and a grappling hook. Or that's all one thing. Firing skybolt, grappling hook. Again, this card is in pretty nice shape. Not a whole lot wrong with that at all. I've got that at $20 because of the condition. This is the variant. This is the Shadowfire Nightman. This comes with a same thing, firing skybolt, grappling hook. This card is not terrible. It's got some creases up here. Got that at $12. Then we jump to Prime. This is the variant Night Strike. Comes with bionic helmet with rocket launcher. Card's in pretty good shape. Got a little bit of a crease here, a little ding here, a little ding down here. That one's priced at $10. And then we have the, what the heck? Okay, it was actually a plastic over the top of the plastic, so that's strange. This is the regular Prime. This one is in pretty good shape. There's some damage down here on both lower corners. Other than that, pretty clean. And I have that one priced at $15. That's it for the Ultra Force. Next we jump to Turtles Savage Dragon figures. This is the, what's the character name? I don't know, guys. It just says, I guess, She-Dragon is fully armed and ready for battle. Includes exclusive collector comic, image mini comic with custom cover art by Dave Johnson. This one is in really nice shape, except the plastic has started to discolor. It's like most of these, they tend to turn kind of an orangey color over time. I don't know if it's exposure to light, exposure to heat. Not sure what causes that, but there you go. We've got She-Dragon with the regular normal hair, and then there's a variant that has her with mohawk. So the regular hair one is at $20. The mohawk, this one again has the oxidation, so we have a slight oranging of the plastic. So because of that, I've got that at $15, and this one, which has no discolorizing of the plastic, I think you can see the difference. See how that looks more orange? So that one is at $20. And we have 3 more toys, then we'll get into the comics. First up, we have from the Superman animated show series. Evil Alien Brainiac. I think all those, by the way, were from 95, guys. The Ultra Force, I know, was 95. Savage Dragon, yep, that's also 95. This has an exclusive Batman and Superman figure offer. Well, I'm sure that's expired. So, there you go. This card is really pretty beat up. But I've got that price to move at $8. Just 2 more toys, then we're done. We have an X-Men, Evil Mutant. This is Bone Breaker. And this one has the discolorization of the plastic starting on the front. And a little bit of damage to the card. Not much. The card's in pretty good shape. I got that priced at $15. And I will consider any reasonable offers for these. Last one is from Batman Forever, the Riddler, with Trapping Brain Drain Helmet. All right. This is in decent shape. The card is a little bit bent, not creased, but kind of rolled. And that one I've got priced at $15. Okay, that's it for the toys. Let's get into the comics. So again, I'm just showing you guys what was in this collection. It was a total of 13 short boxes and 2 longs, which basically are 2 shorts. So a total of 17 shorts if you want to stay with the short box count. And hopefully I'm going to let you guys guess what I paid for it when we're all done here. See what you think. And whoever guesses the closest, I'm going to give a prize. So, yeah, starting off with the X-Men Deadly Genesis, number 2 of 6, with a really nice Silvestri cover. Next up, Wolverine 27, with a beautiful Quesada cover. Wow, this was actually written by Mark Millar. I never knew he did Wolverine. Penciled by Romita Jr., inks by Klaus Janson. Next up, Universe, number 7, from Image. Let's see if we can zoom in here, if that's any better. Okay, you guys like that better? A little bit closer. This also has apparently a preview of Battle of the Planets with some Alex Ross sketches in there. This, guys, is actually, I don't know if, I think it's too close. Let's zoom back out. This is one of my favorite underrated series from the 80s. This is a series, if you like, series with heart. I mean, it makes you feel good every issue, or sad, or it makes you feel something. Didn't sell well at all. I actually had a store back when this was coming out. But I remember reading it and just loving it. This is Amazing Man, number 2, and number 1. I gotta reread this series. I just remember loving it. Got an X-Men Onslaught, number 1. Next up, we have X-Men Collector's Preview, Year of the Mutants. Kind of feels like one of those encyclopedic books where it just tells you about the characters and what's been going on in the storyline. X-Men 2099, number 8. The Ron Lim cover. Wolverine number 6, the 2020 series. Part of the X of Swords or 10 of Swords storyline. Part of that storyline also is X Factor number 4. Yet another one. X of Swords creation. Looks like these were all purchased from my comic shop. Beautiful cover. I think that's Pepe Larraz. Great art, really great artist. I remember when this came out, this cover, this is the second printing, but this book was super hot for some reason. I believe it's his first appearance. Great Lionel Yu cover. This is the second printing. I think they just changed the color. I don't think this character is red on the first printing. Excalibur 12, second printing. I think this also is a key. We have an Astonishing X-Men number 4. It's priced at $10, so at one point this was a $10 book by Joss Whedon and John Cassaday. I've heard this is a great series. I really need to read it. A couple of people told me that, whose opinion I respect. X-Men number 13 from the Jim Lee series. I think Lee is gone at this point. Don't quote me on that. I don't think that's a Lee cover. Somebody doing their best Jim Lee imitation. We've got an Uncanny 287. Not in great shape, kind of a mid-grade. We've got X-Men Legends number 5 with a Todd Nauck cover. Written by Peter David, great writer. X-Men number 1, Legacy number 645. This is the Hickman series with a great Lionel Yu cover, who also did the interior art. X-Men Legacy number 208. This is bought at Torpedo Comics for $10. That's a nice cover. Another X-Men Legends. This is number 4. It's a Simonson cover. I think old Walt is starting to show his age at this point. Love Walt Simonson, but yeah, this is not the best thing he's ever done. Another X-Men Legends. This is number 10. I don't recognize that signature. Almost has a Liefeld look to it, but I don't think it is Liefeld. This is Planet Size X-Men number 1C. Again, another, I believe, Pepe Larraz. I think that's his signature. Uncanny 462, the great Alan Davis, one of my all-time favorite artists, written by legendary X-Men writer Chris Claremont. Uncanny 537, beautiful Terry Dodson cover. Uncanny 323. This is Joe Madureira. Definitely the cover. I don't know. I think he did the interior, but I'm not positive. More X-Men Legends. Sorry about the glare, guys. X-Men Legends. This is the A cover for number 1. Brett Booth. Beautiful. Beautiful cover. Marvels number 1. I'm not familiar with this book. The Marvels that I know was the Alex Ross series from the 90s. Well, maybe Marvel's Resist is the title. I don't know. Yeah, we've got Avengers vs. X-Men number 5. 5F. I guess this is the F cover. Looks like Juggernaut is turned into Colossus and he's fighting a colorless Ben Grimm for some reason. We have a X-Men #4, the Joe Jusko cover. I've always pronounced it Jusko. I've heard many people say Jusko, but correct me if I'm wrong. This is the 2021 X-Men series. More X-Men Legends. This is 2A. Looks like another Brett Booth cover. 3A, back to Simonson. We've got an X-Men #2. Yeah, Larraz. That is Pepe Larraz. Great artist. Nice cover. X-Men '92, House of... I don't know what the Roman numerals... XCII. No idea what that translates to. Onslaught Revelation. This is the A cover. Looks like a... I don't recognize that signature. Very nice cover. X-Men Legends 7A. Philip Tan cover. We've got X-Men Legends 6C, I believe. Another Philip Tan cover. We jump to some indie stuff. Aftershock. This is God Killers 1A. Pretty cool cover. This is God Killers 2A. God Killer Tomorrow's Ashes #3. I've heard good things about this series. Definitely an adults only. I think for nudity and gore. God Killer Spiderland. This is the C cover. It's in a plastic. Must be, I think they cover up. The cover was too risque, so they covered that up. We've got some Zenescope. Robin Hood with a Y, Wanted. These guys always have great covers, but their prices are just a bit much, and they just never sold. I didn't even carry them when I had my store. They were just, I tried it and they just didn't sell. Geiger 1E. This is a glow-in-the-dark cover. This series is very popular right now. They're trying to do a whole universe, and they're selling great. Jeff Johns and Gary Frank. This is #2. The C cover. Looks like Rick Magyar, I think, was the artist there. This is #3, the A cover. #4, the D cover by Gary Frank. #5, the A cover by Gary Frank. Really need to read this series. I've heard so many good things about it. #6, also the A cover. And 80-page giant #1 with quite a list of creators. Jeff Johns, Gary Frank, Brian Hitch, Kelly Jones, Sean Galloway, and on and on. And we jump to some Goosebumps. Secrets of the Swamp. I was amazed at how popular R.L. Stine's doing a new series, and people still love his stuff. I had a guy come in, would buy every cover. Yeah, they were one of my top selling series. I can't remember the name of it, but it was Secret Nightmare, something like that. Anyway, something nightmare. Goosebumps number 2 from IDW. A second copy. Goosebumps number 3, Secrets of the Swamp. Number 4. And number 5. I am quite confident these will sell. All right. Gambit and the Externals from the Age of Apocalypse series. This is issue 3 with a nice Salvador Larroca cover. Giant Size Gambit. Pretty sure this is a reprint collection of classic stories with a nice Lee Weeks cover. Always like Lee Weeks. Giant Size number, well, this is just Gambit number 1, but it's a double-sized issue. Fabian Nicieza and Steve Scroce on the art. From 1999, volume 3 of Gambit. Issue 2 of the same series. Issue 3. I think there's a pretty nice run of Gambits here. Issue 4, if I remember correctly. The rest of this box might be mostly Gambit books. Number 5. Six. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12, which is a double-sized first anniversary special. 13. 14. These were all purchased from my comic shop. 15. 16. 17. Wow, bullseye. Huh. Interesting. 18. 19. Yeah, I thought that was Sabretooth on the last cover. Looks like some kind of legion of supervillains. He's got a bunch of bad guys fighting him. Number 20. Yeah, this is a pretty complete run so far. 21. Not sure how many issues this series went, but this might be a set, so I'll probably try and sell it as a set. 22. Alone Against the Neo. Okay, never heard of that character. 23. 24. 25. I think that's it. Double-sized anniversary issue. I don't know. That may be the last issue, guys. Please let me know. That looks like a complete set of Gambit, 1 through 25. Then we have the Gambit miniseries. This, I think, is also a complete 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, that was a 4-issue series. So that's also complete. Then we have Gambit and the Externals, also from the Age of Apocalypse series. Just number 1. Another Gambit, number 9. Looks like from 2013. And we got some DC books. Green Lantern Season 2. written by Grant Morrison, art by Liam Sharp. We have a Green Lantern Dragon Lord. This is a square-bound 3-issue limited series by the team of Munch and Gulacy, who did a fantastic run on Master of Kung Fu back in the 70s. Blackest Night #1, the Dollar Comics version. Green Lantern #1, Rebirth by Ethan Van Sciver and Jeff Johns. Ethan Van Sciver has since been blacklisted from comics because, yep, he's a Republican. Green Lantern Corps #202, which is the second issue of, they switched Green Lantern. 200 was the last Green Lantern by himself, and then it became, with 201, it became the Green Lantern Corps for a while. I can't remember how many issues it ran. So this is 202, which is the second issue of Green Lantern Corps. We have Green Lantern #176, nice Brandon Peterson cover. Blackest Night Green Lantern #52 with a nice Doug Mahnke cover. I always liked his art. Green Lantern 21. That's a nice Ivan Rice cover, another great artist. You get the Green Arrow. This guy is very underrated as an artist, in my opinion, Trevor Von Eden. I didn't do a whole lot, mostly in the 80s. He did a series called Thriller, and this Green Arrow limited series. I love his artwork, but it's not for everybody. Green Arrow #44. Green Arrow Brightest Day #2, guest starring the Green Lantern. That's a beautiful Mark Brooks cover. Green Arrow #1. This is the Kevin Smith series. Green Arrow Secret Files and Origins #1. If you don't know, those secret files were like, again, encyclopedia type books, which went over the history of the character and gave you details about the supporting cast, so on and so forth. Green Arrow #40 with a beautiful Mike Grell cover. I think Mike Grell was still writing it then. Yep, he wrote it for quite a while. Green Arrow 69, another Grell cover. Green Arrow 84. At this point, Grell is gone. That's a Norton cover. And Jim Aparo took over the interior art at this point. You've got a great foil cover on Generation X #1 by the great Chris Bachalo. Amazing artist. We're almost done, guys. Looks like about 3 or 4 more. And a Marvel team-up. #88, Spider-Man and the Invisible Girl. Marvel team-up 94, Spider-Man and the Shroud. Cable and X-Force Vendetta #19, Vendetta Part 3. Two more. Got The Boys, The Boys 4 from the Wildstorm series. New season of The Boys just dropped. And the last one in box #1 is Street Fighter, the Free Comic Book Day version. So there you go. box 1 is done. I'll be back shortly with box 2. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you.